Hello YouTube! Today we're going to be learning about the platypus.
Perry the platypus.
The platypus is quite the creature, and as the title says, one of God's weirdest creatures by my standards. And to the people out there who don't believe me, here are 8 reasons why. Number 1. A real-life chimera. In Greek mythology, a chimera is a fire-breathing creature that has the head of a lion, body of a goat, and a serpent tail, which is definitely not a platypus. But chimera also means an imaginary creature made up of different animal parts. So technically, a platypus can be considered one. They have a bill of a duck, that's one. A beaver-like tail makes 2. And finally, the body/feet of an otter. That's 3 animal features on one animal, which by Greek mythological definition, minus the imaginary part, makes the platypus a chimera. And even though I'm making up this chimera analogy, the features of a platypus are definitely unique. Number 2. Venom. Venom is a trait that is commonly exhibited in snakes, and for some reason, the platypus exhibits it as well, so don't go picking them up. Behind their legs, male platypus have a splur, which is basically a sharp bone on their hind legs. This venom is non-lethal to humans and can cause severe pain and swelling, but a platypus uses this venom in order to compete for mates. Number 3. Milk sweats. Although I say sweat, platypuses don't sweat. But since they don't have nipples, they ooze milk out of their skin through mammillary gland ducts. This milk then gets collected on the groove around the abdomen or belly, where the baby platypus can drink it. Also, an interesting thing about the milk, since the milk is more unhygienic than the traditional way, I wonder why, their milk contains an antibacterial protein that makes it safer for the baby platypus to drink. Number 4. Ability of a shark. Electroreception, the ability to detect electrical field, is a common ability in sea animals, primarily sharks. But a platypus, of course, is able to do this as well. Since platypus are semi-aquatic and bottom feeders, meaning they feed off the bottom of the waters, they close their eyes, ears, and nostril when going underwater. Being unable to hear, see, or smell underwater, they rely on their bill. That's because their bill has 2 types of receptors: mechanoreceptors that help them detect little movements, and electroreceptors that detect electric fields as little as 20 microvolts per square centimeters. And in order to maximize its detection, the platypus makes sure to move its head up, down, left, and right. Number 5. Imagine not having teeth. Yeah, platypus don't have teeth. Or more so, they don't have teeth when they're fully matured. When a platypus is young, they have teeth/molar, but as they grow, the teeth are reabsorbed and replaced by keratin plates. So instead of chewing, the inside of the bill has many flat plates that are made of keratin that crushes up their food. They even sometimes eat gravel to aid with this process. Number 6. Egg layers. If you ever watched Phineas and Ferb, you know what I'm talking about, because as the song says, platypuses are egg-laying mammals of action. Much like birds, the platypus has a vitellogenin gene that they've retained over the years. While birds have all 3, only 1 is needed for their egg-laying ability, and the platypus has just 1. Number 7. Stomach issues. Much like me, a platypus has stomach issues, though much differently than mine. If I had the problem they had, I'd probably hook the pill machine. Platypuses do not have a stomach like you and I do. That's because they don't have acid or enzymes like gastric acid or pepsin that most mammals do. Along with that, it's very small. So instead of breaking down food in their stomach, they break it down in their intestines and also do the grinding process of their bill. Number 8. Perry the platypus. If you've been waiting for this fact, it's because I saved the best for last. In Phineas and Ferb, as we all know, there's a platypus who's teal in color. Now teal is a very unusual color for an animal to be. It turns out it was just a random color that the creators thought looked cool. But a not so recent discovery in 2019 showed that platypuses are biofluorescent. That means they absorb the UV light's wavelength and re-emit it at a different wavelength, causing them to glow. But what color do they glow other than teal? So, if I haven't convinced you that platypuses are the most unique and weirdest animals out there, then I would like to hear what other animals you guys know. I hope you enjoyed this video, and God bless you.